It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say.
GBuck, you a menace.
Yeah. It's a lot of little boys out here talking that talk, but ain't spinning and walking that walk. 5 bills to get you whacked, 50 shots up in this Mac, face shots to make the news, we just step when they relax, group chats to get you tapped, foreign head up in my lap, when they pump we run it back, tell my youngin' cut no slack, 5 bills to get you whacked.
We had a time in life to where, man, there's like so much opportunity, man, and I be wanting people out there, man, to influence these youth, though, man, to, you know what I mean, do something different, man. There's people out there that still trying to utilize these youth to do stuff that they ain't even doing because, you know what I mean, and I don't like that. You can't be no hypocrite, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, man, let's teach these youth something different. You know what I'm saying? Something good that, because that's the future. You know what I mean? I'm 34, so these little kids is 14, 15. Like, man, we can't ruin their lives. They ain't even got no record.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about nothing but what the checks say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics, my little bro, G Buk from 83gangsta and his YouTube channel, Warren Cali. So, G Buk is who y'all seen right before y'all on his prison reform channel. G Buk is somebody that's down for a homicide due to gang violence and due to the things that was going on in the streets at the time. I don't know if he did it. I don't know what's what because I wasn't out. But this is someone who came up under me and the various of other homies, you know what I'm saying? And just like the rest of us, a victim to circumstance and the things you see. And we all know you have a choice in the decision, but for some of us, it takes going through the ringer, going through the trauma, going through the stress and the pain to develop a different mindset and to know that at one time or other, you may have been a part of destruction. Now, Warren Cali got a call today from G Buk, who you decided to cover yesterday. And I'm going to say this first and foremost. Everybody like to throw off is on the internet as content. Exactly. This case wasn't on the internet, but this case is public knowledge. However, Warren Cali, you cover a lot of content. Whoever you are, you cover a lot of content. I don't know if you Cali based. I don't know where you from, but you cover everything that's stationed mainly out of LA, but it's Warren Cali, so you might jump around anywhere in California. Now, I don't know if this is the first content that you covered on the 83gangsta, but I'm pretty sure it's not. And G Buk case is a case that when you put in 83gangsta versus 60s, his case come up. So I know this is not the first time you ran across this case or have seen this case. Because, as I've said, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure this is not the first 83gangsta content you uncovered. Now, with that being said, my little bro wants you to know and wanted me to ask you to stop being messy. Because if you were really invested in his person and who he was, you would have been ran the content. He's been down since 2011 for this crime that he's on. He's been down since 2011. I don't know how long your YouTube channel been around, but you just deciding to cover this content. And you know why you decided to cover this content? Because of the transition that G Buk has made. Now you see him on these reform prison vlogs talking positive, and what you do? Come right behind it and put this up.
Among them were Chris, DeAndre, and Aaron. Aaron and Chris were said not to gangbang, but DeAndre, he was affiliated with the Rolling 60 Crips. Regina House was said to be on a borderline between territory claimed by the Rolling 60s and the 83gangsters, with their hoods bordering each other. Around 12:30 a.m. that night, DeAndre, Aaron, and Chris were on Regina's front porch while the party was going on inside the house. Kenny, also known as G Buk from 83gangsta Crip, and another man approached the party. They were both wearing black hoodies, even though it wasn't cold outside. DeAndre later stated that G Buk asked if they could join the party. DeAndre was worried if G Buk and his homie were there to cause trouble. Aaron later testified that G Buk was acting hostile, stating the whole time his demeanor was aggressive and just mean, as if everyone was his enemy. Aaron stated G Buk was saying, "Where y'all from and why we can't get into the party?" DeAndre told G Buk, "Wait a minute, this isn't that type of party. It's just kids and family here. It's not the type of party. No gangbanging here." DeAndre started moving towards the front door of Regina's house because he felt scared and thought he was about to get shot. G Buk kept his hands in his pocket the whole time and kept reaching his hand in and out the big front pocket of his hoodie in a suspicious manner, and Aaron saw the butt of a gun sticking out of his pocket. According to Aaron, G Buk remained aggressive while DeAndre was hesitant and kind of nervous, not raising his voice and not being aggressive in return. Aaron later stated, after DeAndre told G Buk, "This isn't his party. We have to see what the lady at the house says and see if you can get in." Everyone turned around to walk towards the house. Aaron said DeAndre's convo with G Buk had been going on for 6 or 7 minutes, but DeAndre said he would check with the homeowner about letting G Buk and his friend into the party. That's when DeAndre, Chris, and Aaron began moving towards the front door. Aaron said as they were turning around, DeAndre led and he followed, and Chris was behind him. He said the other 2 people behind them were walking as well, and it seemed like the slowest walk ever. The whole time as they were walking, he said G Buk kept saying 83gangsta. Aaron said he turned around and saw a gun being pointed at his head. He didn't think he was going to get shot, so he continued into the house. After the front door slammed shut behind him, DeAndre and Aaron heard 2 or 3 gunshots in rapid succession. He knew Chris was still on the porch, so he began warning people inside the house that Chris had just been shot. DeAndre later testified he had not actually planned on asking Regina if the 2 men could join the party. Rather, he said he would check just to get away because he was scared. He said anything to try to walk away from the situation without getting shot. Even though G Buk was asking to get into the party, he didn't believe him and his homie had came to Regina's house in order to socialize. He said they came for trouble.
Now the facts is the facts, and I'm not gonna go against the facts. Is that what G Buk in jail for? Absolutely. Is that public knowledge? Absolutely. But why, when you see him talking positively and talking about the change he have made, why bring up the negativity and or seem like you trying to make him relive a nightmare and or you trying to stop this dude from coming home? That's where you dudes like venture off wayward with the content when you start playing with people's lives and stuff like that. Regardless if he took a life or didn't take a life, you or no other human being on this earth ain't nobody to judge or nobody to try to play with his life. Unless you gon' get out there and try to take his life. But that's not what you own. So stop with the antics. Because you could have easily put this out there.
Years of life right now, 15 years of life for second-degree murder, 25 to life for gang and the gun enhancements.
What was that moment that kind of shifted everything for you?
Being in that shoe, man. My mom passed away. You know, in the shoe, you can't get on the phone. It took a lot, though, for me to start doing my best to put myself first and do what I know she would want me to do as a man.
So first and foremost, what's your name and where you from?
My name is Kenny. You know, I'm from South Central LA. You on junior high, Horseman, Attentive. That area right there, to be specific.
Okay. Now, if you don't mind me asking, what are you down for?
I'm down for second-degree murder.
How long you been down?
Been down 15, going on 16.
How do you feel today? Like, how's your spirit? How do you feel today?
Today
in
I feel good. I feel blessed. I feel alive. And I feel grateful. You know what I mean, for still being able to breathe and have some some integrity about myself over this time. You know, I haven't lost my mind. You know, still got my sanity. Still got family members and loved ones that love me out there. You know, I feel great.
Now, how long have you been down now?
15.
15. What's your sentence?
Unfortunately, I got 40 years of life right now. 15 years of life for second-degree murder. 25 to life for gang and the gun enhancements. But I would have board in less than 4 years. And I'm in the process of doing everything I got to do to position myself to get up out of here, you know, meeting all the requirements that's met around here, staying disciplinary free, you know what I mean, trying to maintain A1A status with good work ethics and, you know what I mean, going to self-help groups, you know what I mean, also trying to facilitate certain groups, you know, just trying to do something constructive, you know what I mean, with my life so I could.
Originally met, you were at SAC.
Yeah, California State Prison, Sacramento, New Folsom, VSA, C Yard.
Absolutely, and when we met there, man, you had such an amazing energy and spirit. Instantly, I could see everybody gravitated to you, our volunteers, and I saw how you were essentially running things on the yard, man, and it was amazing. And then I remember when we posted you dancing, bro, it went crazy.
We're ready, huh? On the real, 'cause you feel the spirit though. You feel me? It's all in the soul. You feel me? It's all in the soul, and you feel me? It's where I'm at today with myself though. I'm going with my soul tell me to do. My soul got me aware of my impact on others, you know, and that's my influence that I got in. I'm ready to utilize that in the righteous aspect that I can, the best way that I can, you know what I mean? Because I know so many people follow after me and look up to me. So whatever they see me doing, I'm quite sure that they'll follow me. So if y'all follow me to lead in this path, you know what I mean? I want y'all to follow me and see me doing something constructive, something that's gonna bring forth something good for all of us, not just for me and my community, but for us as a people.
Now, were you always aware of your influence?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, I probably utilize it in the wrong aspect because at one point that's where I was at, you know, but you know, I'm spiritual, you know what I mean? I'm Muslim and I go to Juma and I pray and I know that God set me down, you know what I mean, for me to understand that I'm way greater than half of the things I was out there doing, you know, even in here, thinking that it was over at one point, you know, I know God still got me right here right now because He like, no, you got so much good to give back to.
So again, and to the people that was in the message college on Warren Cali, I seen a few of y'all, well, why Young Anthony cover this? Because I didn't feel the need to cover this. Like, you know, if bro wanted that out there and wanted that covered, that's a different story. But I don't take nobody's stories, enemy, people that say they enemies of mine, I don't take nobody's story and just run it. I react to things. The stuff that I run as original content usually is stuff that I've experienced, seen, or been through myself. So, question is, which we already know, it's war in Cali. You trying to keep up the war. But when somebody put a positive message out there, bro, don't try to come behind them as a faceless channel and put the negativity out there. This dude been locked up since 2011. He's trying to put positivity out here, and this what you want to come with the Warren Cali. You could have been ran a Warren Cali on this situation. Dudes got boards they going to, all type of stuff. Dudes is trying to get out of jail because he made a mistake. If he did make the mistake when he was a teenager, who are you to try to run some content to debunk this guy as the citizen he is today and trying to help you? Because somebody that haven't experienced what you experienced can't really tell you about the experience. Just like a foot soldier and or somebody's in the field is not going to respect somebody that's not in the field. So when you're trying to make a connection with the who's in the streets, you got to bring the dudes that was the who's before them. But I just wanted to get this message out there for my bro G Buk, because you covering content that is public knowledge, but bruh, You don't even know what's going on. And stop with the messiness, bro. It's a lot of Warren County that you can cover, bro. Don't wait till somebody's speaking positivity and then come with the negativity. Oh, well, you know they down for this homicide. With that being said, I'm going to conclude that right there. It's your boy, Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail.
Why you ain't winning, bitch ass nigga? You know why you ain't winning, nigga?